Hi folks, Steven here. So yeah, this is going to be another live streaming of a game that we're going to be talking about relatively soon on the hopefully next weekend, and I will be doing a discussion. Thanks, Meowth, of this game's music. Game might be in quotation marks. This is Pokemon Channel for the GameCube. This is the first GameCube Pokemon game, of course. This is actually, I think, in Japan was the first side game for Generation 3. Well, the time is wrong, but otherwise, I guess we're okay. And the date. I'm not sure. Maybe I don't know. Well, close enough. So this is a spiritual successor to Hey You Pikachu. I got this game for Christmas 2003, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's Pikachu way up there. This is my original save file for the game. I didn't want to start from scratch. We won't be covering the we'll be watching the Pichu Brothers short because it's kind of unnecessary. But you can sort of see there is a similar setup here. You have a room that has a bunch of things you can look at. Obviously, it looks a little bit nicer, at least texture-wise, than what you got in the original Hey You Pikachu. This is a much more powerful console. Yep, and I named my Pikachu Yoshi for whatever reason. So, okay, well, let's see if it notices this. Yes, it's Diglett, Pikachu's mortal enemy. Sort of. We're going to be going over a lot of the other stuff in this game. We will be going over some of the television stuff. I guess we should start there. So notice I have this is not called a Pokeball TV. It's called the Voltorb TV. So yeah, the main object of this game, or main point of this game, is to watch television with Pikachu, who has brought its own little toy there for some reason. See, this is the report channel, which is where you save your game. You know, I'm not sure I remember to do that last time, so we might actually not be getting too much stuff here, but alright, I want to start here. So yes, we've got the Pokemon News Flash. Psyduck is your loyal anchor, and unfortunately this happens every so often. He has fallen asleep here. Poor Michael Hagney. As far as I know, he's doing fine these days, but I just mean in this game. Yeah, so I don't know if I'd be as amused by this game if I paid full price for it, but I did get it as a gift. Thanks, Mom. So this is an eye catches, I believe, the thing, and of course it's got the Pokemon Channel theme. If some of the music in this game seems familiar, even though you've never played it, that's because some of it has definitely come back in the Pokemon Rumble games. See if we have any better luck. I do want to comment on one of the stories they put on here, whatever that ends up being. Ah, yes, Magnemite. Of course, if that... So yeah, this is one of the things you can do when you go to places, which we'll take a look at a little bit later, is you can have stuff recorded by Magnemite, which, you know, if that's a tape-based recorder, having those big magnets next to it not necessarily the best thing there, I guess. Yeah, it tells you where in town you can go. And sometimes Psyduck will just fall asleep. Like I said, it's good for a laugh, but I think used it goes for $30 to $35 is what I've seen. So it's a little hard for that kind of novelty there. You get the idea with this game. I have a long-standing idea of editing footage of this game to Weird Al's I Can't Watch This. And that one with Psyduck on its back there sleeping is what part for, oh yeah, he quotes one of those emergency alert commercials. I've fallen and I can't get up. And, you know, as serious as it is in real life, that's kind of the picture I put with it, if I ever do that. And so this is a commercial. Obviously this game is based around Japanese TV, and structurally speaking, that's why when there are stories on the Newsflash channel, there are little chimes, because they do that on the Japanese news to let people know that there's a new story up there, so that if they aren't interested in a specific story, they can go do something and then come back when the next story starts. You know, even though this is not the most well-regarded game, I do feel like some of this did transfer over to the Wii. Not just in terms of obviously the channel mechanic, but also some of the like structure and pointing and stuff like that. You know, the P and PNF does have the little Psyduck hairs on it. You know, I did consider spoofing that I'm here on the scene in the early days of the YouTube channel.
There you have it. That ends my report from the scene.
I am going to try and cover most of the main non-straight video channels. So yeah, this is what you'll see in most of the newscasts, is that we'll talk either about Pokemon or what Pokemon you can find in various places in the game. Obviously this game is targeted as a fairly young audience, people who are a little bit below the age to like play the main games, I guess. You do have to be able to read though, so I was a fairly early reader, but I mean I was in college when this game came out, but I mean general history of me. Alright, let's give that ring. Jirachi is obtainable, I think, in the European version, although I think it appears in all of them. That's how they decided to give it out. Alright. Going with the I Can't Watch This theme, you gotta be Rain Man to like this guy. So, yeah, here we are in the Viridian Forest. Let's see what the weather's going to be. Like, I get what they were going for with this game, and it's kind of amusing and kind of fun. But it's certainly not the most ambitious Pokemon game. Let's see. What is Slowpoke? Boy, it's taking its time here.
Slowpoke.
And if you listen close, you can hear Pikachu kind of reacting, kind of waiting for something to happen here. This is actually a little longer than it usually takes. Very indecisive. Oh, I think it's going to be cloudy. I don't know if maybe if they didn't think kids would know what meteorologist means. Alright, well that's pretty much what the Slowpoke channel does. So let's see. Oh, hit this relaxation. Well, this is... I do like the song for this one. And in case you're wondering, all the music for this game in the gameplay modes was pretty much done by the Miki Obata, same person who had worked on Hey You Pikachu to our knowledge. Obviously, sort of the animated content has some other stuff to it. Yeah, I forget how high this counter goes. Not a lot to see here. Well, let's see. If you watch this for long enough, Pikachu will fall asleep if my memory serves me. Alright, Smeargle's art study. Guess we gotta have some culture in this game. Oh, I just thought of a good idea. Smeargle versus Bob Ross. A number of years ago, I did an April Fool's Day gag of epic rap battles of Pokemon. I didn't write them all out, but I just had a bunch of ideas I put into a fake news article for April Fools.
Smeargle. 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 Smeargle.
So yeah, not my best work, man. Yeah, Pikachu's excited because it worked on this one, I guess. You can see this in the thing over there. Thanks, Smeargle. I disagree. But yeah, you can take scenes from the television. So yeah, maybe not the most interesting thing out there. Smooch 'em. Alright. Shopping! Of course there's gotta be shopping in a game like this. Now if I had remembered to save properly, we would have gotten some stuff in the morning, or when I turned this on, I believe. Yeah, not really the Squirtle Squad sort. If you've seen this short, you'll have seen those. I could feel like some of the textures in this game could be a little bit better on the GameCube. I mean, they're better than what you could do on the N64, but not by as much as you might think. Or as much as I think they could be. So yeah, you do earn icons, so... So yes, you can have your room wallpapered. Always three things.
Squirtle, Squirtle. Squirtle, Squirtle. Squirtle, Squirtle.
Such a corp.
Squirtle, squirt, squirt, Squirtle. Squirtle, Squirtle. Squirtle, squirt, Squirtle, squirt, Squirtle.
I do like the fact that these are actually designed to look like actual TV sets when they zoom out here, which you're really not supposed to see, but it's to sort of convince there. Yeah, Curlia. Sort of hides the loading, I suppose, of anything it needs to do there. Okay. Weird, that thing has like a full-on Nintendo copyright thing on there. It's like most of your channels don't do that, but... Alright, let's choose... I forget what all of this is. Yeah, not really sure what the point of that was. I think it says other things. New fortunes tomorrow. Okay. Smoochum's shape up. There's two Smoochum. I believe they are separate Smoochum. Yeah, they're kind of shaped like lips, those mirrors in the background, which is an interesting touch. Now, usually... Pikachu does exactly what you would expect here, of course. You know, if I wasn't wearing a headset, I might join in, but all right. All right. No. Fine, Pikachu, you win. No. That head motion is like straight out of the game on the Who's That Pokemon game in Hey You Pikachu. Oh, darn. Whatever you say. So yeah. Yeah, that background there could definitely stand to be a somewhat better texture there. I mean, you see the thing here. It looks a fair bit better. All right, so yeah, you also see commercials for other channels, including there's the short. And I wonder if Meowth has to do with closed captioning for all the shows on here. Some of these you can sort of do a play from home. Okay. So yeah, you can earn this. Okay, that's a sun turn, obviously. So if you played this, and if you're younger than me, which you probably are, just kind of curious what you thought of it. No winner this time. Yeah, they gotta get like 3 questions right. Yes, this is obviously fancy. Someone suggested to me once they could have made this as a Wii channel if all the videos were online. Alright, let's see. So this is actually, yeah, this is the last non-Pichu channel, or non-Pichu Brothers. This one, yes, Odd One Out, which I think is a very basic little game. You know, I'm just going to guess. Like, I'm not sure how late you can answer this one. Hope there is. I mean, I guess this is so folks who aren't great at the game. Like, to be continued, yes. Yeah, it's a Japanese, hosted by Kasumi, not Misty Kasumi, because it isn't a Japanese. Oh, I think we skipped this channel, so yes. Geodude was in the last egg. Okay, good to know. I do kind of like the music here. It's very fitting for this channel. It's very 30 minutes, huh? Well, we may be able to check this one again. I'm gonna guess APOM with this one just because of the color of the egg. I forget if that's really a thing. Alright, we're going to... Yes, something. Never change. So we're going to start actually exploring this game. There is more to it than TV. So let's take a look at the yard. Let us know which songs from this game you think should be discussed. There is a sound test in this game, but you have to like find the debug mode, which requires a certain level of. Not the best, I guess it's... I don't know if you're just supposed to actually get in the basket there. So it just gets smaller there. So yeah, various Pokemon you're going to encounter out in here. You have to answer a little question. Yes, a nice card. Yeah, there's definitely a... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Yep, yeah, so this is one of the nice ones that you can... Nice cards, I guess. You can move around. I believe it's from its feet. Yeah, I'm wrong. Materialistic? I don't know. Is maybe the word? So yes, we got some virtual currency to use in the game. I forget, can we go out to the... Thought we could. Nah, I'm not gonna bother growing plants. I won't be back to this game, and they won't grow if you don't keep watering them. So yeah, I guess let's go. Yeah. Ooh. So yeah, that segment we saw in the news flash earlier, this will come up there again. Chikorita. As you can see, the interaction here, it's different than what's on Hey You Pikachu. It's either spicy or sweet, and I can't remember which. Alright. Now I forget if I think there's something that... Suction pads. I thought that was what it was. Boy, I'm not as good at this as I thought. I think we get money because we already have the card for Blossom. So yeah, if you want 100% this game, boy. Alright, so yeah, not the most action-packed game. Excuse me. Okay, let's see. So let's take a look at those nice cards that I have in my album. So yeah, there's 3 different variants. One that is just the, well, let's see, static picture. One that moves like this. And one that moves, makes noise, and has a thing like that. So that's what these all are. Your goal, well, you don't need them to beat the game, but you can see we have the looks like I just have the stationary versions of those, so let's see where that goes. Let's see, which one did I pick up? Was it Lediva or Oddish? Okay, well, let's take a look here. Yeah, I forget if these are in order by things here. There's Lediba. So yeah, I do have all 3 variants of that, and then Oddish would be... I think these are in roughly Pokedex order. They don't have the Pokedex numbers. And not everything is in this. Oddish. So there, I still have some more cards to get. You can also buy these on the Squirtle shop channel or whatever. So that's what the nice cards are for. So yeah, Mintail Town has all these different locations. You can kind of see that we have, we went to that little windmill place. So let's see, this is the way, going to go to the bus stop. So yeah, structurally it's not completely dissimilar, but it is a little bit different. Likewise, we'll get another trivia question here. I believe it's nutrients. So we're going to give this a second here and wait for another bus. You can see we see little advertisements in the bus terminal or bus stop for different things. Pretty lucky person to have all these different routes right outside their house. Oh, and I guess you can also pet Pikachu. Let's see. Do we want to go to... Yeah, let's go to Snowfall. Yeah, since the game is tied to your clock, there is a day-night cycle, but it's not like every time you go somewhere and come back at the end of the day, that's a day. No, it's definitely a... very wintry theme here. Barometer. Now, if you recall in the Hey You Pikachu, the way you interacted with other Pokemon would just... Or they would just kind of be there. Oh, huh. Kecleon, huh? So yes, one of many things you can do in this game. Never considered Kecleon that musical, but... Guess Jigglypuff watches TV too. Alright, let's take a look at the Ruins of Truth. So first off, we have some other Pokemon here. Let's see, Crobat. Gee, I hope I can't see. I was gonna say, pretty sure we get money there. I'm pretty sure I got that one earlier. I don't expect these to be hard questions, but at least ones you can't just tell from looking. Because it steals heat. I've seen some of that in Pokemon Journeys. models look pretty similar to the Pokemon Stadium game, so... Its tail. Never really see that, though, but you can... Like, Pikachu obviously got a very detailed model, but some of the other Pokemon could do a bit better. Yeah. So I guess I should have said spoiler alert. You can come back here at any time, but I do believe this is one of the last places you go in the game. There's a little bit of a... Listen to the bass part of this. So if we look around here, let's see. This was the entrance we came through, so you can kind of see. Oh, gee, that wasn't there before, was it? It's interesting. Rather than pointing here to go forward, you have to click the sign. Yeah, very much a trivia focus here for whatever reason in this game. I do have to say the shadowing work on Pikachu makes sense since there are 4 light sources here. Yeah, the first time you get something a little bit different. But if you come back here and do this again, you get money. It's interesting how the navigation here is kind of eh. Yeah, the first time you go through there, I forget what you get. It's some sort of special item, because it does signify you know, progressing through the whole game. It's obviously very different from the ending in Hey You Pikachu in terms of tone. Well, sort of. All right, well, let's check the other igloo. think you might get some different Pokemon depending on the time of day and weather. That's Boy, we are not doing so great today. Boy, sorry folks. I think there is sometimes something in there, but do have a bit of a soft spot for Kecleon. I have a Kecleon keychain, and I had a Kecleon deck at one point. Alright, let's check out one more area. And that did rumble the controller, by the way. Alright, yeah, these buses, if I remember correctly, always come in the same order. So we already went there. So yeah, oh, it did shuffle the answers. I think Nutrients was on the bottom last time, so at least you get that. So we get a little more money there, but let's see, there's at least 3 or 4 different buses here. I think a little pause menu there. It's checking in there. Yeah, let's try Cobalt. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any skip option. You gotta wait a few seconds here for this to finish. Pikachu Wagon looks like it could be a little more on the yellow side. It looks a little bit greenish. Yes, we have a fishing spot here. But first, let's take care of some of the stuff around here. Juice. Very steel drum, different than what we got in a Hey You Pikachu for Cobalt. It isn't bad. It's good, but it has I'm not sure where I want to go there. It's similar instrumentation, but it's definite. Interestingly, they made the choice that although to not have the Pokemon Channel theme in there. And what you get here varies based on the time of day. Let's see, I forget how the fishing works. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's try that again. I think it's the Z butt trigger on top. Makes Pikachu pull harder. Oh, take out. There we go. Oh, we get something. Horsies. So yeah, for the water Pokemon, you have to catch them. So it'll give us one or two more spots of fishing, and then I think that's... I'm not sure what the bait thing does, if anything. Magikarp. Don't want to end on that, so let's give this another shot, see if we can get something here. There was fishing in Hey Pikachu. This works not completely dissimilarly. It might just be luck as to whether or not Pikachu catches anything. Huh? See what it asks. That'll be Bubbles. Well, I won't make you wait while I keep trying to fish through everything in here. Not too much else to say here. Shadows are decent for, you know, given considering the hardware, although they might be kind of Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, so there's the painting we saw in Smirgle's art studio. I might show a little bit of that. But let's take a look at, let's see, yes, there are the, so the forest has a couple sub-areas. We didn't see that, but so yeah, this is the Pokemon Minis. This was a system release kind of midway through the second generation. Never really caught on. I do have one, but it's easier to show it this way. Yeah. Now some of these would normally allow you to save data. So let's see, if we zoom in, not the best scaling there. Could certainly be a little bit sharper here. So yeah, object here is, of course, to rearrange the tiles. This use the rumble feature, and the thing originally did. Okay, these ones are always a little bit. How do these go? There we go. So yeah, pretty simple there. The other ones animate. Now apparently there are supposed to be more puzzles, but I guess there's no way to unlock them unless you actually had the real game. Okay, this is a basic assemble the picture. So let's see if we rotate with. Okay. Okay, let's see. Can we rearrange these? Okay, that's not quite right either. For people trying to figure out how the Mini worked, which I think might be the predecessor to the Pokewalker and the Wii U Fit Meter on certain levels. This was very helpful, apparently. Alright. Yeah, there's... So... Here you have to kind of guide the Pokemon to the little hole over there. This one is the basic. The other ones are a little bit harder. You notice I'm switching where this is. There can be potentially more than 4 different places here, so you can press the... Yeah, so this does use the rumble, and I'll give them credit for maintaining that feature in this. Pokemon was conceptually interesting, I guess. Alright. Now we should just need to move some of these out of the way, and there we go. Yes, you rescue them by having them fall down a hole for whatever reason. I do have credits for each of these. I forget who did the sound for these things. And I think there's no way to unlock that on this one, which is kind of a shame. You know, it's not as if they were... See, that just resets it. Yeah, if we go here, everything just resets, so let's see. That's not it. How do I get out of here again? Oh, Y, exit. There we go. So yeah, don't get too excited. This is pinball. but kind of in the loosest sense. So let's. Yeah, you gotta use. I thought we had it there. Did play this the other day, so physics are a little bit. Alright, we did just fast enough there to make it happen. But the rest of these are more of the same, just getting more and more complicated. So yeah, pinball might be a little bit generous there. We also have Slow King's Judge, which is just a game where you decide whether the ball landed in or out. And Snorlax's Lunchtime, which you have to eat fruit, but avoid eating Pichu. So yeah, nice that they put that in there, but still not quite what it probably should have been. Let's see. Ah, yes, I did want to show the art mode, so. Let's see, let me just pick one of these to. So yeah, you can see here we have a little paint thing here, so if I want to. And then let's see here. Okay, this gives you all the information on the GameCube controller. Start, pause is the menu. Next button is to change color. And at the start, you are limited in what you can do here. And so what you can color, I think it starts with just TV, or just the cartoon, and eventually you can do kind of anything you want. Okay, what else we got? You got the B button eraser, A button draw. So if you want to just draw on top of it, okay. So we could try to make this look like, you know, the dance floor on Saturday Night Fever if we wanted to. But you can kind of see it's kind of doing some things here. Yeah, once you get back, there isn't a zoom feature. I won't spend too much more time with this. And unfortunately, there's not. It's going to spill over out there. Okay. Not really meant to be a serious painting tool, of course, but, you know, artists. Let's see, is there an there is not a dedicated undo button. There's an erase, but not an undo. Alright. There we go. Alright, I think that's about as far as I want to go with this. Let's see. So it's the So nice and to give you a bunch of stuff there. All right. And next time we go into Smeargol's thing there. Oh, that's right. You get money for that, by the way. Well, I guess I will do that off screen at some point. Let's see. Let's do our reporting here. I think that about covers what I wanted to show here. There is a little bit more that I wanted to show here, though, but I need to go to... But I need to go to the main menu in order to do it.
Side by side, it's Pichu and Pichu.
Excuse me, I might make a little noise on the microphone that I didn't intend to. Alright, so this is one of the games that did in fact hook up with the somewhat ill-fated e-reader. So let's see here. Save data has been loaded. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm sorry, I don't know why it went there. So we'll try that again. In the meantime, let me switch on the GBA. Probably hear that. And of course, the e-reader was, according to this, a Creatures Help co-production. Options is what I wanted. I'm sorry. Special is the movie there. Let me turn that down a little bit. You can probably hear it. Okay, so let's see here. I have the e-reader cards. I've never bothered to scan them in. I guess I didn't enjoy this one as much as I would have thought I did. But yes, this is another e-reader game. Now hopefully I don't have to change which thing this is plugged into. Use the e-reader. Yeah, I've already done that. Socket 2, there we go. No, it is not. A card reading program. So many steps. Kind of see why this didn't catch on. Choose 2 Nintendo GameCube. Okay, we should be good here. Oh, right, we gotta choose the... Alright. Let's see here. Takes a little while, doesn't it? Okay. I forget how many cards there were. The game comes with 3. I'm sure they had plans for more. Alright, let's scan. These. Alright, I'm not sure how much data is actually on the... Okay, read error. Those are always fun. Let's try this a little bit slower. And scan the other dot code. This is a 2 code. Okay. Okay, and this just takes me right here. So you can see here I got this. There's a couple others. One is a paint pattern card, and one is a line art card of Kyogre. So let's see. I guess if we want to do this, there isn't a great... Yellow is not the best there, and let's see here. Yeah, these colors don't quite match up to what I see on there. Okay, and I guess we should make the background a color. Yeah, purple sounds good. And there we go. So there we are. No, I'd rather not. Okay, let's try something a little bit different. I have another card here for patterns. Let's take a look. Fun. Nope. Okay, that's half of it. Let's get the other half. All right. And just to prove I meant what I said here, yeah, let's go ahead and scan the last one. I'm not sure exactly what you can and can't do with these. Nope. There we go. Not sure precisely what is on these codes, but in terms of data. You see I got this. So yeah, the pictures they have on the card look a little bit, honestly, a little bit nicer than that. So yeah, this is obviously Kyogre. It must have been a Groudon one released at some point, maybe only in Japan, or at least it was planned for sure. But you can see we would just paint this. You can make your own background, of course. I'm kind of just going by what's on there, so that makes that blue, same thing with the tail fins, so on and so forth. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, at least that area is contiguous. There we go. Sorry if you're hearing a bunch of stuff along the Oh, right, we got this tiny little... There we go. And then the front there, and then let's see... oh, wait, that's becoming... There we go. I think that's pretty close to what it shows in the picture. Yeah, I suspect these things have just like black and white on them and stuff like that, so... since I'm out of cards, I guess the answer to that is no. Alright, well that's kind of Pokemon Channel for you. It's a very... excuse me. It's a very unusual sort of game, is maybe a little too nice to it. Like I said, I can see why a lot of folks just didn't get it. It's definitely one of those kind of marketed at a very specific audience and probably needed more to it to even satisfy that. So definitely not one of the better regarded Pokemon games out there. But thank you very much for watching this live stream. Like I said, sometime in the near future, and I will be doing a discussion of the music. All right, folks, thanks.